Whenever we walk down the street, we're always uploading and downloading information. Some people express themselves in one way, some people express themselves in another way. All of us are pillars of code and pillars of divinity. Everything's connected. God's source intelligence is within every other human. We're like one big gigantic vibrating organism. So I wanted to just drop in and just touch base on one particular topic, and that is your soul purpose. So many people ask, how do I find my soul purpose? When am I going to find my soul purpose? What am I going to do if I don't find my soul purpose? You see, every single human being that is incarnated on planet Earth is playing their role in the game perfectly. There are some human beings, there are some souls that have missions that require them being in the public eye and having what might seem a bigger presence. And for some people watching on, they might think, well, these people are doing something better than me. They kind of judge it, but that's not the way to perceive this. Every single human being on planet Earth is playing out their role perfectly in terms of mathematics. You see, every time we walk, every time we step, every time we travel, every time we sit still, we're always uploading and downloading information. Whenever we walk down the street, there's an interactive process. There's an interaction of geometrical code, mathematical data between humans. The earth is always uploading into our bodies and downloading from our bodies into the earth. We're always running geometrical data in the form of light codes from the star grids down through our body into the earth's grids and vice versa. So there's always this mathematical interaction. There's always this sharing of information to bring all of the human family through this ascension process, raising the vibration and expanding consciousness. We're always helping each other. We're always holding space for each other. We've got certain people in our team that are out there doing very specific things, running workshops, facilitating healing. We've got other people in our team that travel with us and hardly ever open their mouths because they're literally beacons of light, pillars of light. They're holding space wherever they go. We've got a beautiful young girl who works with us, and her name's Ryu. And she comes to all of our group healings, all of our medicine retreats, all of our facilitated trainings. And she very rarely says anything, but she doesn't need to because she's just emitting frequency. She's young, she's ancient, she's wise, she's powerful, and she looks into your eyes and there's a depth, there's a magnetism, there's something that you don't see in many humans. And she just moves around, plots herself in the middle of a training and emits the right data, the right frequency. You know, if you ask her a question, she'll say 2 or 3 words or a sentence, and it carries the words of a million souls in that moment, and it's just so potent and powerful. Some people express themselves in one way, some people express themselves in another way, but all of us are pillars of code and pillars of divinity. And when you're living from your heart and you're plugged into that diamond spark, that multi-dimensional Merkaba field in your heart space, that gateway into the source fields, you know, you're running pure source frequency. And then the code and the mathematics is emanating from your body, through your cells, through your light body, through your geometrical structures, out into the world, out into the universe, uploading, downloading, sharing. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, precise process. Some of us are aware of this, some of us aren't. It doesn't matter what stage of the game you're at, just know that where you're at is where you're supposed to be. And where you're supposed to be now doesn't mean that's where you're going to stay forever, because it's a constant evolvement, it's a constant evolutionary process on a human level, on a light body level, on a galactic level, on so many different levels. And we're multi-dimensional beings having this human experience. When you go into the stillness, when you go into meditation, you see, you get to feel, you get to know the experience that you're having here and the experiences that you're having in other dimensional spaces. And you realize that this game is vast. The effect that you're having on humanity, the effect that you're having on other planets, the micro and the macro, everything's connected. You're part of nature. You're not separate from nature. And you're connected to every other human, because God's source intelligence is within every other human. And so we're like one big gigantic vibrating organism, and every part of the organism has to vibrate correctly for the whole organism to function. You don't want to be carrying a lower vibrational energy and having to put stress on the rest of the organism, which does happen in our human game. But consciousness is expanding, and the vibration of our human family is rising, and this whole mathematical game is starting to work a lot better, and we're becoming more aware of it. And the more work we do on ourselves, the better we affect the whole, and the more the mathematics flow, and the quicker we evolve. And so it's a massive team effort. And that's why your thoughts and your feelings and your actions have to be in accordance, have to be in balance, in perfect equilibrium with the whole mission. And the whole mission is to change the mathematical code so we can be superhuman. And so we're all playing this beautiful, beautiful game, and we all have different roles. And when I look at some of the characters that are playing the game, they play their characters perfectly. Whether you're outspoken, you're loud, you're in the face of other people, or you're sitting back behind the stage, just emitting code like a pillar, like a beacon, like a lighthouse, guiding people and showing people the way without even realizing you're guiding people and showing people the way. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It's precise. It's on point. And the best thing that you can do as a human being is just be you. Be authentic. Be unapologetically authentic. Don't judge other people. Don't judge yourself. Go with the flow. Allow the universe to play you because you're an instrument. Music is your medicine. Vibration and frequency and code are the keys that unlock different levels and layers of your own architecture, so you can be all of you. And as you express yourself and be all of you and do what you came to planet Earth to do and be, there are going to be other souls on this planet that get affected by that, because your light is going to mirror back to them certain things that they might not want to look at, and that's okay. Don't judge it, just go with the flow and be unapologetically you. And if you piss other people off in the process, that's okay, because it's the game of reflection, the game of mirrors, and we're always reflecting and always mirroring back to each other. And it's beautiful. We're like flowers, galactic flowers, our hearts opening, those lotus flowers opening in our crown. Those lotus flowers, they connect right down through your central column, just like the energy points in Egypt through the temple structures. Those temple structures are inside your human body. And that beautiful multi-dimensional galactic lotus flower that opens in your crown, it has such a special role, a perfect, magical, precise role in your own architecture. And it's why whenever I'm guiding people through a galactic journey on a deep meditation where we travel through vortexes and portals to other dimensional fields, when I bring people back, we open that galactic flower and we download back through the lotus flower, back down through the Egyptian temples. Everything's so perfect. It really is. You are perfect. The perfection is in the imperfection. And you got to be cool, calm, and collected in that 0 point, patient, loving life, feeling the joy and the magic everywhere you look, everywhere you walk, being in wonder and excitement like a little kid, waiting for Santa Claus to come down the chimney, getting those presents when you're a young child. Children get excited at that stuff. There's magic everywhere. You can create magic in everything. You can experience magic in everything. It's a choice. So make some good choices and love this human game. And I will see you again real soon. Your soul mission, you're already expressing it. Your soul mission, your purpose, you're living it. And it might evolve. It might become more public. It might become more well-known. But whether it does or it doesn't, just know that you're on the ride. You're on the roller coaster. You're on the journey. And it's one big roller coaster that every single soul is sitting on. And we're holding space and supporting each other. It can't be any other way. Remember to love your sisters and brothers fiercely and ferociously. Hug them tightly and never be the first to let go. That's the golden rule of hugging, beautiful soul. You know that. Do not be the first to let go. Remember to check out our website, starmagichealing.org. We got some of the best ascension tools on planet Earth. Hundreds of meditations, light language transmissions, cosmic yoga videos, mystery school teachings, high frequency nutritional recipes. We got it all going on. We got Telegram groups so you can connect with beautiful souls just like you on this same ascension mission. It can be lonely sometimes, so connect with them. You can go over to starmagichealing.org right now and get 7 days completely free. Full access to all of our tools. Go and check it out. Raise your vibration, open your heart, Get that third eye firing, your Merkaba field spinning, activate that DNA and get that original cosmic crystal blueprint, that original cosmic crystal template fully activated so your superhuman potential can rise to the surface and daze and dazzle your own human experience. I'll see you again real soon, beautiful soul. I love you. One love, one heart, one human family. Peace out.